Curried mushroom fusilli pasta. Hi, welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. My name is Chef Radhika Desai, all the way from Portland, Oregon, United States. And I'm going to bring some global eclectic spice to your Indian kitchen. Today we're doing curried mushroom fusilli pasta. It's creamy, it's rich, it's yummy, it's perfect for monsoon weather, it's perfect for summer, it's perfect for spring, any season. The base of any good pasta dish is the sauce. So the beginning of any good sauce is the roux. Flour and butter, equal parts. So for this recipe, we're going to need the following ingredients. Freshly cooked pasta, fusilli pasta in boiling water, oil, and salt. Sliced mushrooms, which we'll saute later. Cheddar cheese, which gives a nice sharp flavor. Chopped red onion. These cube cheeses are going in the sauce. So you'll have two different kinds of cheeses. The shredded cheddar and the cube cheddar. For our spices, curry powder, which you can either make at home or get from any nice gourmet store in your neighborhood. Paprika, which gives a little bit of flavor, but more for color. Nutmeg, kind of a European spice, Northern European spice, but we use it here as well. Zeifel, they call it here. Salt. We want warm butter, so room temperature butter. Take it out of the fridge about half hour before you plan on making this recipe. Whole milk, fresh ground pepper, oil for frying the mushrooms. And we have refined flour and maida for the base of our sauce. So we'll start the roux. I'm going to turn my pan on medium-high heat. I'll put about half cup of butter. And you can see it's already room temperature, so it comes out easily and melts faster. So we'll let this melt. So this is a really nice recipe for children as well. It's healthy, it gives them energy. You can have it for lunch and for dinner, and it's a good party food too. So in my nonstick pan, I've melted half cup of butter. And now I'll add our flour, equal parts. So 2 tablespoons is half of 1 cup. I'm going to use a whisk to just combine this. And you have to be very patient with roux. At first it seems like it's not cooking or it's cooking too fast, but if it's on medium-high heat and you just keep moving it and smell it, the darker and toastier it smells, the closer it is to being done. So this is the base of our sauce. It acts like cornstarch, but it's a lot more pure, and it gives a really nice flavor. So I can smell it, it's becoming toastier. And you can see on the sides of the pan, it's becoming a little brown. So when it becomes this just light brown color, that's when you want to add your milk. So I'm going to put 2 cups of milk. And this will thicken pretty quickly. So I'm going to turn down the heat. So while this liquid is thickening, I'm going to add our spices and our salt. So I'll put half a teaspoon of curry powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, because it's pretty powerful stuff, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, half teaspoon salt, and for color, the paprika. It has a nice kind of background smoky flavor, but mostly we use it for color. I'll use our whisk to mix this together, and you can see how thick this is getting already. Oh, that smell is amazing. The curry powder and the nutmeg, awesome. So now that it's getting thick and it's really warm, I'm going to add our cheese. The cubes, I'll just break it up. It'll melt really quickly inside. And along with this, about half a cup of water. Now whisk this all together. And it's a very easy recipe, but it's also very gourmet. Every white French sauce is based in roux. And like I was saying before, in the monsoon or the cold seasons, this is a perfect dish. So now we're going to put our sauce aside. I'm going to start sauteing our mushrooms. So I've continued the heat here. I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of oil. Let that heat up just a little bit. So our oil has heated up, and now I'm going to add our finely chopped red onions. It gives a really nice kind of sweet flavor to our macaroni and cheese. My first experience eating this was actually in school, years and years ago at elementary school. Our cafeteria loved to serve pasta and cheese, and the kids loved it. So I've just updated it and spiced it up a little bit. So our onions are frying nicely. We're going to just make them translucent, so we don't want them fried, just cooked. So these are becoming translucent. Now we're going to add our sliced mushrooms. To this I'm going to put a little bit of salt It'll help the cooking process. And you want to make sure your pan is nice and hot when you add the mushrooms. Otherwise, the water will release and they'll become soggy instead of nice and crispy. So while these are frying, I'm going to get this pan. And I'll put a little bit of butter here. And you can use your freshly cleaned hands to spread the butter around, because we're going to warm this in the oven. And we don't want the pasta to stick to the pan. So our mushrooms are nicely frying here. Smells wonderful. Mushroom, onion, amazing. So now everything is ready for us. We're not waiting for anything. Sauce is ready, pasta is ready, mushrooms are ready. So now we'll combine our mushrooms and our sauce. And a whisk is always a handy tool to have in the kitchen. So I'm just going to mix this. And to this, I will add our pasta, already cooked. Now this will serve about a family of 6. You can serve it with a nice salad or any cold condiment. Now I've saved some shredded cheese on the side to garnish with. We have our buttered pan, and I have a preheated oven at 275 degrees. I'm going to put our yummy curry flavored pasta in here. I'm going to top it with some shredded cheese. And we'll throw it in the oven for about 20 minutes. So this is your finished product. This is the curried mushroom fusilli pasta and cheese. Delicious, monsoon, spring, winter, summer, anytime.